Decision Plus has been and still is a leading stock market service provider. From training to coaching, we cover it all. Try both our software as well as our coaching site, completely free for 10 days without obligation. No credit card is needed to sign up for the trial. The trial subscription will be automatically canceled for you at the end. DecisionPlus.com, your stock market service center. Real-time coaching has been created. We search and classify critical reports and technical movements. You can visualize or hear the best buying and selling opportunities. Get real-time advice all day long and 3 live coaching shows per day. Let us do the work and save your time for trading. Try MarketGurus.tv free without obligation for 10 days in the menus above. Market Vision Plus is the trading companion of so many investors. Make your fundamental and technical analysis easy with Canada's #1 stock market decision-making software. Research, decide, and follow your positions with Market Vision Plus. See the menus just above this program and try Market Vision Plus for 10 days without any obligation after the show. When it comes to day trading, Trader Plus is the right tool. Track 50 quotes simultaneously, create dozens of quick lists, display as many as 30 real-time intraday charts at the same time. Watch the action with candlesticks or bar charts as fast as 10 seconds. See the market by sectors. Use the chart models already prepared for you. Try Trader Plus for 10 days in the menu above without any obligation.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Swing Trading Show. We are Wednesday, July 3rd, 2019. The markets are positive. We have to say that. Let's look at 5-minute charts anyway. So yes, the market's going up. We got a new high ever on the SPY today. You know, the SPY never been that high. So let me show you that right here. It's not the biggest movement we have ever seen, but the Nasdaq market is on a new high. The Dow Jones is almost making a new high, and the SPY is on a low volume though. So we cannot say that the market is not positive, of course. And look at the resources today. The gas is at a very important resistance in the short term. So a new breakout would be 1085. The crude oil has made an attempt this morning, but at the inventory it went down. It's coming back up at the moment, but still a downtrend there. So the reversal of the bearish cycle of the crude oil on USO is 1190 approximately. And as well as the stocks is about 138.25, and so we were getting there, but it never happened yet. So the situation still remains negative in the crude oil with just this little bounce back. You know, it's very little, and as you can see, the stock don't even look really positive yet. Besides this support that can hold the situation a little bit. I mean, it's not very strong, because everyone anticipates the price to go up because they're cutting down the production, but the Russian does, the Saudi Arabia does, but the States don't. And it's the States that is now the largest producer in the world. So so if United States themselves don't cut down on their production, it's going to take an eternity to see the crude oil changing direction. So far, I mean, it's still going down. There's nothing's positive in this sector. In the gold, we went back to the previous support. So this last bearish movement has been canceled, and right now it's ready for an upswing, but it's just not happening, and on the stock either. So whenever you see the index passing 223, then it's going to be a new bullish cycle. But until then, it's not happening. And the mining is testing its short-term support too, so there's nothing happening there. It's among the other sector. Look at the consumer discretionary slightly up. The telecom were bouncing, and now it's stopping at the resistance. And the financials are up, but nothing major there. And with all of that resistance there, it makes the sector not favorable. It's going to be so hard to pass this famous resistance there on the financials. And in the industrial, again, it's a third resistance here, triple resistance here, and to make a new high for the year, and a new high ever. But it's not happening, and until it happens, it's not happening. And same thing on the real estate. So we always come back, so it goes down, goes back up, it goes down, goes back up. So so it's an eternal movement so far, and until we break this all out, I mean, it's not the best place to take position. Utilities are a little bit stronger. Consumer staple are bouncing back with very little potential, except that we really have a new high ever on Empire. So the only nice signal we have in the sector is on Empire, and the technology still maintains a new bullish cycle within its uptrend, except that it does it on a decreasing volume. So I just cannot give it a lot of credibility on it. And for the healthcare, everything happened because of weed this morning, because I don't have many news. Well, I have one on Canopy this morning. Is the co-CEO got fired, so of weed. So and that's what happened to weed this morning, was breaking down and finally have been saved. Probably the company themselves or their most important investors must have saved the situation, artificially bought the stock back to bring it up to its support, because the price of the share is the price of the company. So you multiply the price of the share and the number of shares, and then you get its capitalization. So capitalization is a big word. So you need this in order to loan money and all of this. So there are reasons why they are saving this. But when they buy on the support, they buy back, and they bought back here, and they're buying back here. So it makes a hell of a lot of position more. So one day when it breaks, sometime it accelerates, because it's the share they bought to save the situation that they are dropping. So it's still a very precarious situation on the cannabis there. If you look at all the stock, you don't find many that are very positive. Let's see here on the stock. Despite this stock, Charlotte Web Holding, that is doing very well, it's not the case of the others. So I have many more negative stocks than positive stock. So you look at Tilray, they keep announcing, but nothing is happening. So the breakout is 52.25 on Tilray. Weed has seen its situation saved this morning, because it came back here, but it's not enough to declare it positive again. It just saved its life. And so a couple of stock are ready for an upswing, but it's not quite there. $6 it start for Neptune. And but look at Zenabis, on its deal with Tilray, that he was going to sell Tilray dry cannabis, but it didn't go nowhere. The movement has changed direction, and many stock could provide new signal, but it's not quite there yet. $8.80 for OGI, and it's past 1050 for Aurora, and look at the Delta. It's still a downtrend. Forget about it. CanTrust has made a nice move after breaking down this morning, but still, it's not. There's no bullish cycle or whatever there, So it started at 750 for CanTrust, and look at FRIA was testing his support also, but it's not enough to be a new bullish cycle. So look at Chronos still heading down. Sorry, I'm choking. And Village Farm is heading down still, and it's quite a few. A New Age Beverage, a Green Organics, Exo is very precarious right now, and Flowers heading down, and so there's not much positive stock. Canopy River is heading down as well. So I still believe that the sector is in danger. So stay away from it for a while anyway, until we can see the situation really changing. And what makes what saved the market this morning is that they brought wheat back up and CanTrust back up. A couple of stocks like that, like ACB, but that's it. There's still nothing positive there. So so still the crude oil. I think we should stay away again for a while. We have to watch the gold, because if the market would enter in correction, maybe the gold will progress much more. We could have many breakout, but it's not the case at the moment. So what can we say? The market is closing in 2 minutes in the U.S. So it's no time now to do anything, and don't buy anything. It's going to be closed this afternoon. It's going to be closed tomorrow, and it will reopen on Friday. So many things can happen in the meantime. So the Canadian market is going to be open this afternoon and tomorrow, and also Friday. But without the U.S., it usually not much is happening. So this is it for today, folks. I would like to tell you more, but it is the situation. So the market will be really back on Friday, and it's going to be very, very calm until then on the other markets. So thank you very much for attending. We'll catch you later.